each other. I don't want to lose over these stupid guys. I want to prove more scientific. I will show that the scientific approach is much more better. On the other hand, these guys, they want to show we can capture the human mind. They're stupid number lovers. We want to beat them out. We compete. Okay. So then we work hard. I don't want to lose. We work hard, and then we compete each other, and then we travel. We went to the Budapest, we went to the Hungary, we went to the Budapest, we went to the Bari, we went to the Amsterdam, to collect to collect the data, and to collect the survey question. We conducted the 7 different the survey collections from all around the world. That was the first attempt to do that kinds of things in sport engineering, chemical engineering. On the other hand, they also interviewed more than 100 different people, individuals around Europe. Imperial College graduate and the Zurich Engineering School and Aachen University all around the world, all around Europe. And then they accumulated more than 100 interview data. And we collected more than 800 survey data. And then absolutely, we love to do that. Okay. And then gradually we get to know. Because at the scientific approach, okay, number, quantitative approach, we can show the what and how much, but we cannot show that the why. We can show that, okay, so people don't want to come to the Dow Chemical. We can show that. The people don't want to come. People are reluctant to work for the Dow Chemical because of the reputations or ethical problem, whatever. So, however, we cannot tell the story because the numbers cannot tell the story. That's the problem. On the other hand, these guys, they can tell the story. However, they are all anecdotal or just individual perception. They are not backed by the numbers and the science. So gradually, we started to talk. Hi, Andrea. What kind of data do you have? Oh, I have this. Hi, Jerry. What kind of data do you have? Oh, I got this data from the Hungary. Have we shared that? No. I want to share that. We fight. Okay. However, gradually the boss manager came to us. Hey, you guys, you got good numbers. However, if you can use Andrea team's story, maybe we can participate there. What is the purpose of the communication in business? What is the purpose of the business communication? We want to persuade. We needed to persuade the client that we want to sell our solution. However, numbers, story, weak with the science. So then our boss, our team leader, reconciliate these two groups. We need you, we need you. Let's work together. You don't need to work together directly, but I can do something about it. Give your number, give your story. Maybe I can combine these two. Gradually, we work together, and then we made one of the best impactful presentation in front of the Dow Chemical. Fine. And we get to know. Oh, probably we can participate in it. We can participate in the conference, scientific conference paper proceeding submission by using our data. Quantitative data analysis and qualitative data analysis combined together, and we call that is a mixed method. And then we propose that, and then we submit that, and then our paper was chosen as the best practical paper that conference. We don't need to love each other, but we can work together to make a synergy. Unfortunately or fortunately, we don't need to coverage. But at least in business world, we can work. Okay? So this is not a magic bubble. This is an art of managing people in a group. Okay? This is not a science, but this is art of the management. Like this. Okay? So in managing a group of people, that usually categorize like this. Hello, what are you doing? Yep. Those kind of the group formation is explained by documents the stages of the group formation. At the first, we form a team. We form a group of people. Then, second, we usually have storm, conflict, fight. It's necessary. Okay? We cannot avoid this. And anybody doesn't have a me. If we start working and we work together peacefully, no. If there is no sound, if there is no different opinions, if there is no fight, and if there is no conflict, something must be wrong. Okay. So then, storming, after having a big storms, conflict, fight, and the okay, then we started to learn from each other because there is a norming or normalizing. It's getting better. Not because we love you, but because we understand you. We know you. Okay? Then, after this norming stage, then we start work together. Okay? Good. So then, Hockman proposed that the 4 stages of the group formation in business, especially in business. Okay? And then there is a more complicated 4 stages of the group formation in business. Don't worry. Don't underestimate it. And in business consulting, we have a rule of this. Maybe you listen to this. Especially for the McKinsey. Obligation to dissent. Obligation is complying or the compliance or the obey or keep the word. Okay, obligation. To dissent means disagree. I agree to disagree. I do not agree with you. I have a different opinion. I have a different suggestion. You have, no. More direct word, you are wrong. Something is wrong. You are totally still there. Okay? So that in McKinsey, in business consulting, if there is no obligation to dissent, if there is no disagreement, we kill that idea. Okay, many times we consultants we work together. Okay, and we bring ideas. We talk. Okay, so we negotiate. Good, and everybody has different ideas, different or something. Okay, we make a negotiation. Good. However, sometimes every business consultant agree with one specific idea. Oh, I love that idea. And then you love that idea. You love that idea. Everybody loves that idea. In that case, that idea accepted? No. We kill them. because of this rule. Obligation to distance. If everybody unanimously agree with something, that idea must be wrong. We must kill them. Why? Because if there is no problem, that subject, that topic, that idea was not fully discussed, fully understood, fully discovered. If there is no problem, there must be no solution. Really. So if everybody agrees with a certain idea, the final decision maker, this is our business problem solving. Really. Everybody, there is no solution that make everybody happy. No, that's a meaning. If everybody get happy, that is a problem. Okay, so that is obligation to dissent. Absolutely. If you do not have this kind of storming or conflict or the discussions or confrontations, debate. Maybe you are familiar with the debate, business debate, and why we love to make the people debate. Debate is fighting because we are learning about how to manage this stage in a more productive way throughout debate. In order to make a good debate, we usually use our logics, critical reasoning. So a few number of the students who took the GMAT, okay? In the GMAT, that's a special the English test for the MBA program or the business program. Why we test the business people's critical reasoning? Because we usually fight against with logics, logical thinking. Why? We want to bring the best business solution, not the most comfortable solution. No, most comfortable, most happy solution is not a solution. That must be a problem. Really, we know that. Okay, so that is the reason why we have this. So this is a small part of why business people are so much very aggressive, love to talk, love to debate, and we are totally love to fight. Oh God! Because we want to bring the best solution. Okay, good. So don't be afraid. Oh, this nature. Okay, good. That's because we are human beings. Okay, good. And there is a group formation of the, okay, so a few number of theories can tell why we have this kind of conflict, debate, or something. And there is a group formation of the punctuated equilibrium model. Punctuated and equilibrium model is a set of phases, temporal group. Go through that, involve that transition between the inertia and activity. Transition theory was proposed by the Professor Bridges, and he proposed the group formation can be occurred with three stages. First, ending. We must terminate the status quo first. Ending first, not starting first. Ending first. We must end a certain stage. Then we must move. We must neutral zone and go to the neutral zone and make a transition, change, then form. Another something. Unfortunately, no pain, no gain. That's our understanding in the group formation. Okay, good. And there is a group properties and the group laws, law-based group property, and there is a group norms, and there is a status, and there is a group size of the company. And there is a cohesiveness that's related with a social identity, and there must be the many. We need to be able to manage the diversity of group of people. Okay. That's that. So we are handling the group of people. Good. And organizational structure. Okay. So organization is defined by organization is not just a representative of a specific form of entity. Okay, but the organization should have a certain specific goal, objective, mission, vision, specific goals, strategy goals. Okay, so no goals, no organization. And if there is no goal of a group of people, we call that is a mob, not an organization. Okay, and the organization can be an interest group of community or nation and society. And okay, and the system is a cell is the dependent component of the organization, is open system, open human system. So thanks to the characteristics of the open society system, open system, okay, we okay, do you remember the Yellowstone Park, the old story? Oh, there is my group. Okay, Yellowstone Park and wood. When we introduce just a hard number of just a small numbers of the wood, and that small number of the wood changes the whole ecosystem of the Yellowstone Park, because that is an open ecosystem, open system, and open system is quite sensitive to the small changes. Okay. Human society and organization is a human society, and fortunately that is open system, open human society. That is a system. Then, in the perspective of the systems approach, small changes can make a dramatic consequences. That is the reason why we try our small effort in managing people. Any small managing people effort in the perspective of systems approach. Okay, good. And the structure is the structure provides the balance between the need for the division of the task and the need to integrate the grouping for the maximum efficiency and the effectiveness of structure. Okay, and the organic structure. Okay, organic structure refer to the formalized balance the interaction that link along the task toward the end of people. Okay, so technically speaking, we manage people by using the organization structure. Okay, good. That's the reason why we are learning about structure. Where is my? Where is my? Mintzberg. No, Mintzberg. Where is my teacher? Where is my teacher, Mintzberg? Oi, Mintzberg. No. Next. Find the next. No. Where is my Mintzberg? Oh, hi. But how about I want to show something. Okay, give me a second. I can find somebody in here. Nope. Give me a second. I can show that. Probably I delete that. Mintzberg. Where is my teacher? Oh, here we go. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, that not in there. Maybe probably I delete that. Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, probably I delete it in here. Okay, so here, there is Michael Porter. He's a Michael Porter. Maybe you are familiar with that. Michael Porter, our father of the strategy management, Harvard business professor Michael Porter. Porter's 5 forces, Michael Porter. He's a Michael Porter. Okay. And have you ever heard about the Mintzberg? Henry Mintzberg? No. Nobody heard? Mintzberg? No. Okay. Mintzberg. Mintzberg is here. Yeah, sorry, yeah. That's the whole. Okay, here's a introvert. Introvert. Can you identify who is this one? That's me. There is and the Minchberg, okay? I met the Minchberg, and I'm a big fan of the Minchberg, and he was a mechanical engineer, and Harvard, he changed his major from the mechanical engineering, and he graduated to Harvard with a PhD of something, and he was one of the big two of the strategy management, whatever. At Minchberg, the University in Canada. Michael Moore, the god of strategy management, and he believed that elitism, Harvard professor. And Harvard, he checked that. And strategy is not formulated by a few number of the brilliant mind. However, the strategy is formulating by itself. Elementberg gives us the insight about it. Okay, strategy is changing according to the situation and the selection of the sequential choices by people, general people, not just the brilliant elite strategists. Whatever, Lynchburg, okay? And the Lynchburg's biggest contribution to the business world is he gave us a fundamental understanding about the organizational structure. Organizational structure. Not in there. Okay, organizational structure. What are you doing? Where are you? What? Something wrong. Something wrong. Is it this? No. Later. Where are you? Organization structure. Okay, good. Lynchburg and Jerry. Okay, so we met at Philadelphia in 2014, just before coming to here. All right, Lynchburg gave us an insight of the business organizational structure like this. Okay, and he proposed that a few number of the articles and the books of the strategy management, and this is one of the biggest contribution from the Lynchburg. And Lynchburg proposed that, okay, so business organizations usually constructed by 5 components of the organization structure, 5 components of the business structure. Okay? And these are the 5 generic structures of the organization, especially in the business. And organization is a social entity that have a specific goals and a mission, and then this business organization usually have this 5 generic structure, organization structure, that is composed with strategy apex, top leadership, top management, CEO, CFO, CRO, whatever. Okay, and there must be the middle line management. Okay, deputy manager, section manager, purchasing manager, accounting manager. Okay, and there must be the operating core, who are the employee workers, person in charge. Okay, and usually we have a support structure. And the support structure is contains with non-essential business core operations like HR. HR is a core operation. HR core. They are producing the product. No. Okay. So HR is non-core operational function. Okay. Next, accounting. Accounting is the operating core. They are producing some money. No. No. So then they must be support structure. Finance. They are operating core. They produce something. It depends. But however, many times, okay, financial institutions may have that, but however, no. Okay, finance department is usually support function. Who gave the people salary? Finance, HR. Thank you. But they are not producer of the value. They are not value creators. They are support function. That means we will see that what is the meaning of the support function? HR, accounting, finance, and sometimes strategy functions, purchasing, QC, QR, QC, quality. We have many this kind of the support structures, and then those are business major work many times. Okay, whatever, that's fine. And technical structure is R&D, research and development. They are dedicated function of future creation. Why we separate this R&D or technical structure from the daily operation? If they are working or solving for the daily operation, they cannot create them. So then many times we separate those functions and then we dedicate them into another function. Okay, good. So these are the 5 basic components of the strategic organizational structure. Okay, that's the start of the organizational structure. However, we have tons of thousands of different organizational structure compositions according to the situation. That's the power of the Mintzberger's insight of the organizational structure. For example, do you remember the Steve Jobs quote? The Apple is the world's largest startup company. What is the meaning of the startup company? He wanted to make that the Apple as a startup company. What's the meaning of the startup company? What's the meaning of the startup company? Idea must win, not hierarchy. He wants to kill the hierarchy. How we can reduce that the hierarchy? Here we go. This is the entrepreneurial organization we call. We call this is a simple structure. This is a startup structure. This is a startup structure. When we start a small business, when we start a new business, we usually start this structure. Okay, there is a strategy of path. There is a very little, well, no middle line manager, no hierarchy. Okay, and there are lots of operation points. And no technical structure, no technical structure, no support. Hey, professor, the IT center in the actual is a very big something. Oh, but who designed the actual product? Design, R&D. Who are the real design? Who really designed the Apple product? Huh? Apple designed that by themselves? No, that is outsourced. That is outsourced. IDEO. There is a company name, IDEO, IDEO.com, including that out. Okay, so this company design most all Apple product, not Apple product. No technical structure. And who paid the Apple employees? HR, finance, accounting, outsourced. That's not in the operation of Apple. Many of the HR functions are outsourced to India. So when you call to the bank in the US, what is now happening? You will be connected to Indian teller, or Indian teller. Nowadays, that is replaced by the artificial intelligence. Whatever. This is the startup structure. Simple, easy, no technical structure, no support function. This is a simple entrepreneurial structure. We call this is entrepreneurial startup structure. Okay. advantage, strong control, smart key. This was more reconstructed 47 and labor minimum. Okay, this is hopefully good at idea generation, exercise, executing, do something quickly, agile, good, advantage. But however, there must be the disadvantage. If this company is getting bigger, 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 what is happening? Totally out of control. Because we have a magic number of the control. If we have more than 7 plus minus 2 people, or if we have more than 7 plus minus 2 words, that's getting out of control. Out of control. So I cannot handle more than 7. I cannot handle more than 9. Okay, but however, why I have more than 100 people? How can I handle it? How can I manage it? Can I manage every 100 people by myself? Impossible. No. That is the reason why we usually call this. We call this is a machine bureaucracy or the bureaucratic form, and then we call this is the most typical organization structure. Okay, we need a strategy affairs, middle line management. We have hierarchy, grade 4, structure, support structure. Okay, that is the reason why we love this kind of the very stable hierarchical structure. When we have larger numbers of the people, right? Okay, good. So time is up. I need more time. Okay. So we learned about we are now learning about the organic structure, and there must be the advantage and the disadvantage, and we can talk about this next class, and that's it. Then, any questions so far? Okay. So I share that the exam guide, so just study that. That's it. Okay. If there is a question that outside of that exam guide, you can go for the okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, then I will see you on Wednesday. Jason. Oh, what? Because yeah, please give me a nice course evaluation. Course evaluation. Please give me. Oh. No attendance today. Okay, good. Thank you. I just. Okay, so no, yeah, please complete that the course evaluation. Okay, good. That's it. No, yeah, that's what you. Yeah, if I want to, if I need to beg in something, no attendance today. Thank you. Yeah, how was your quarantine? Horrible. Huh? I really. Okay. Nice. Yeah, a few number of the students, not students, but a few number of people at the Shanghai, and they are transferred to an intensive quarantine space. That's horrible now. That's getting bad. So yeah, anything can happen. Anything is open.
大家，你发给我一下，我刚给你发了啊。我给你发微信了。
Okay, so do you need any special something from me to prepare the exam?
The answer.
Yeah, why not? Answer. Why do we? Absolutely.